Well, police chase ended in the death of a 13-year-old boy who was riding a dirt bike. The family says the young man is Stanley Davis Jr. Gas station footage revealed the moment leading up to the deadly chase. The teen lost control while riding a dirt bike on a highway during the chase when he hit a curb, throwing Davis from the bike into a street sign. The teen was pronounced dead at the scene. Police are calling the crash an officer-involved traffic homicide. Now, Florida highway officials say the ongoing investigation is underway, and the officer involved will be placed on administrative leave as the investigation continues. One of the things that we've seen, Scott, a lot of places where they have told these cops stop chasing people. We've
Yeah.
seen these car chases that have resulted in the deaths of innocent bystanders, but folks have wrecked into cars as well.
Yeah, they have to beg off in most jurisdictions if the car is stolen, or if they're chasing someone through a neighborhood or downtown area, which covers most of these communities and stuff. The police have to beg off. You got to let them go, hand it off to the next jurisdiction, if you will. And that didn't happen here. But remember, if they had stopped him and he was illegally driving this motorcycle or scooter, he would have got a ticket, if you will. But they're chasing him. You saw the video. He leaves this gas station. They immediately go after him. He's a big kid for 13. He plays football, but they immediately go after him.
Number one,
they give chase, and shortly thereafter he crashes, if you will. What was so pressing about using that amount of energy and force to stop a kid that's on a computer that may have been driving erratically or not? We'll have to see what the toxicology reports say. But again, over-policing a simple situation because they're black. If he were white or a white woman and they wanted to stop him, whether they ran off or not, they would not have chased him like that. They simply would not have. And that's the biggest risk for black people when it comes to the police. They don't see us, as I say. But if they were white, they see us and treat us with courtesy, and that we're innocent until we're proven guilty. Not with black folks.
Robert?
And as Roland on that point, I think there's two things that are instructive here. One, to Scott's point, we have to have more of these anti-chase ordinances taking place because, quite frankly, unless you're in hot pursuit of, let's say, a murderer or a rapist or a bank robber, something along those lines, there's no reason really to chase people like this anymore. There was no exigent situation. But then secondarily, just from a community standard, we have to start as parents and as elders in the community regulating and training these young people before we give them dirt bikes. If you're in Baltimore, for example, you'll see these roaming groups of young teens on dirt bikes riding through urban areas. Same thing in Atlanta, Chicago, and many other cities where they have not gone through any training courses. All they did is hop on this bike and hit the streets and the roads and the highways and the byways, and it creates a very dangerous situation both for the community and for the young people involved. So there can be multiple layers of liability and multiple layers of culpability when it comes to tragedies of this nature, and we need to change behavior on both sides of it. The police officers don't need to be chasing people. We also don't need to be putting 13-year-olds just out here riding out willy-nilly without the ability to understand the vehicle that they're in control of.
And what happens if he gets away? What happens? Will it matter 5 years later if he gets away? What does it matter if he gets away? This isn't cops and robbers. If they don't chase him, right, and he gets away, right, how is he a threat to the community? There's got to be some discretion here. There's got to be somebody thinking about, okay, he's running. Am I going to chase him? What are the dangers around me? If he gets away, how am I losing my grip on the community as a police officer? How is the community more dangerous? The answer to that is nothing. Nothing happens. He's not a danger, and he just got away. If he's riding that bike in the community, you'll get him again. You'll get him again. But again, no discretionary thinking there, no real leadership on the street. And that's what we need police to be. We need police to be leaders on the street and use their discretion. It wasn't used here. And this kid is dead now in part, or large part, because he was chased by the police.
Back to that Roland unfiltered video in just one moment.
time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Wow, Roland was amazing on there.
Hey, Black, I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?